오늘 게임 앨런 웨이크 2고요. 가보도록 할게요. 교단을 찾아보라. 저번에 나 어디까지 했더라? 뭐 아무튼 가보겠습니다. 아 맞다. 이거 쓰면 되지.
The water was gone. The way forward was open. 파밍해주고 이렇게 문 열어주고.
Hey, Alan.
앨런? 나?
Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
아 저번에 봤던 그 분이구나. 지하철에 대한 다른 게 또 여러가지 생겼네. 오 근데 잘 살아있네. 아. 챙겨주고. 다른 거는 뭐 없지. 가자. 얘는 가짜네. 오이 깜짝아. 우와. 어우씨. 어우 놀래라. 올라가자. 요거는 넣어두자. 진통제. 이동. 안 겹쳐지는구나. 됐어.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
플랫보드.
I had a new beat for the story.
살인교단? 최근에 얻었던 것 쓰면 뭐야?
This would move the story forward.
오!
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline.
파밍할 거 해줄 뭐야?
It turns into a bit of a ghost
횃불을
story.
든자?
They say the dark smoke from the fire still
뭐가
rolls the
추가됐네?
tunnel, searching for new victims to do.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
이거는 뭘까? 아니, 오 뭐야? 뭐 추가됐? 오 깜짝아. 아까 말한 대로네. 뭐 불 타고.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
야, 역시. 오 무서워. 오야 소리가. 오 나가. 오 정신을 못 차리겠네.
Fuck me.
가자. 문 열어주고. 없나? 화살표가 아래로 내려가라고 했거든? 내려가. 여기 있다는데? 너무 밝아서 안 보이는 건가? 여기 뒤에 뭐가 있거든? 근데 얘 때문에 안 보이네? 일단 나가보자.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
없고 여기다가 뭘 둘 수가 있거든? 가져갈 수가 있구나. 아하! 길이 열렸다. 문을 열어주고 다시 되돌아가 주면 되지 않을까? 됐다. 열렸다. 총의 말씀. 이거 할까? 샷건? 밖에서 봐봐. 됐다. 따라오지 마. 됐다.
The echoing
종점.
hall had a story to tell.
뭘 해야 되지?
The new scene I had found was important for the story.
일단은 근처 요거 파밍. 먹을 거 많네. 바꾸고.
The scene changed with the story.
세부 상황 같은 건 안 바뀌네. 그러면은 요걸 해야 되나?
The hall had changed into
됐다.
the murder cult's hideout.
붉게
The
생겼다.
cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
지하철역에서 영감을 있다.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual
소환은
was a
시?
vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
무너진 터널에서 의식을 완료해. 다시 돌아가야 되네. 미스. 지나갈 때 피해주고, 두 번 피해주고, 피해주고. 뭐야? 뭐야? 플로보드.
The plot element I found. Story forward.
왜 막혀있지? 저 빼야 될 듯? 못 들어가네. 못 들어가지 그러면? 이거 봤지? 됐다. 됐다. 열렸어요. 다 원래대로 돌아왔고요. 봤었고 여기로 들어가주면 되겠죠? 자, 올라가지고 오! 진짜다. Come on.
The shadows were gone.
됐다.
Just out of sight.
처리 완료. 뭐야? 아무것도 없는데? 저기 수리의 말씀. 최대 체력 15% 증가. 체임이 깃든 말씀을 그냥 체력 회복, 체력 증가하는 게 낫지. 가자 이제. 화살표 같은 거 없으니까 바로 내려갈게요. 돌아왔다. 열렸다. 오오오. 어둠의 존재? 도망쳐, 도망쳐, 도망쳐. 쫓아와요. 쫓아온다고요. 란란란란란란란란. 오! 빨리 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 빨리. 들어가.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
됐다. 가자. 그냥 쭉 일자로 가면 될 것
Tunnel
같은데?
was open now. I could get through.
이제 저기 이동하면 될 것 같아. 오, 쫓아온다. 달려 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 달려. 들어가. 와.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, haunting me.
됐다. 콜드런 옷인가? 맞네.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
심장이다. 오! 사라졌어?
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me get you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home.
아, 이때 여기서 만난 거구나.
Vision helped me somehow. Something had changed outside Parliament Tower,
팔리아멘트
where I
타워.
lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
나를 기다리며. 파트 끝. 오, 뭐야.
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road.
아우, 노래 잘 부르네. 앨리스를 찾아라. 팔리아멘트 아파트로
Who
이동하라.
was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
끝난 것 같은데? 가보자. 뭐야, 다시 돌아왔어? 아까 거기잖아. 다 불이 밝혀져 있고 밝아.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
여기 바뀌었다고?
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
여기다.
Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
여기 전화기.
Even then, the murder site
들린다.
brought me one step closer to escape.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you.
훔치고
It already
있다고?
manifests as your double. Scratch will
Wait. Hello?
아, 또 끊겼어? 앨리스를 찾아라.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words.
문 닫고. 깜짝아. 사진? 사로잡히다?
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
전시용 포스터
This is a photo
사진?
of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
여기 있다.
This is the door to my study,
서재?
where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera.
메모리 카드가 없다고?
No memory card inside.
빨리빨리. 어둠의 공간의 중심점. 파트 1.
Alice's memory card.
메모리 카드 일부. 여러 개 만들어 놨나 본데? 일부라고 하는 거 보니까. 사용.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only
앨리스가
difference was that Alan's work made
감독인가
money.
뭐?
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books.
표지를 만들었습니다.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not
사진 작가구나.
my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong.
사라졌다고?
drowned allegedly.
익사한 것으로 알려져 있습니다.
Easy for people to think it was my fault.
난 이미
Hell, I do
익사했나 해.
too sometimes.
앨런이 이미 익사했어.
About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices.
목소리들.
Alan was back,
앨런이 돌아. 응?
haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
예술로 승화시킬 것입니다.
My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
어둠의 공간? 어?
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
가보자. 스크래치? 앨런?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation.
게이지요.
To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
뭐야? 총에 맞은 건가? 똑같은 앨런이 있네. Written by 뭐야? 머리에 뭐가 들어간 거야? 아니면 뭐가 자라난 거야? 근데 이게 다야? 앨런 웨이크 2 마치도록 하겠습니다. 재밌게 봤던 구독과 좋아요 알림 버튼 눌러주세요. 그럼 안녕. 바이바이.